Okay. Doesn't seem like it's working.
It's working.
No, it's not.
It's just taking. See how it loops? It's loopy, and then we're live. Facebook. Okay, hold on. We're waiting for Instagram. Here we go. Hey, when, Bob? Oh, but now they can see that we're in the refrigerator. Sorry. I know,
you struck me.
I'm gonna bump you. Hey, good morning. We are live here in our studio, and it's Bob and Gina, the Bob and Gina Show, and we are on Highway 108. Oh, I'm all off kilter. Strawberry, 108.
Yep.
Pinecrest, strawberry.
Yes, we are. And this episode is And this episode is brought to you by High Country Solutions. The boys from PG&E. Don't. What are you doing? The boys from PG&E come around and they'll cut down trees. You know what they won't do? They won't haul it away.
You're preaching.
Yeah.
Go on.
So when it comes time to get rid of that stuff, or if it's a nice sized tree and you want to keep the wood, have the boys from High Country Solutions come over, cut it, split it, and stack it. That's right, High Country Solutions.
Okay.
If you would just let me do what I want to do and not sit there,
that they can cut? Oh gosh. Okay.
That's what they were doing before they came and cleaned up over here the other day.
Oh. Okay. Good. High Country Solutions. They are the boys for you.
Hey, that's my stuff. That's my stuff. You unsell. I sell.
Okay.
Yep.
We're facing a little bit different this morning, so you see the old. What's it called? Kelvinator.
Yes.
Old refrigerator. Anyway, We're doing this for a reason because we are going to pan to some special guests. We have some special guests here for you.
That's right.
We've been telling you all about them. It is the Tallowme Moore Company.
Yep.
The representatives for the company are here with us live this morning. They got up super early.
Yeah, the corporate reps are in town.
Even the sweet little baby rep. Yeah. And she's going to walk over here,
I think that's only legal in China.
A baby rep?
Yeah.
Anyway, do your cheer again. We are going to welcome, and Bob is going to do the interviewing, and I'm going to hop out, and I'm going to be listening so I can remember. Because
you can chime in from the back of the store. I
always tell the wrong thing. Well, they're going to explain everything about the pig fat because we said that it could be in other things and it's not.
Okay.
But
anyway.
Okay, so here we go. Okay, well, how about if you do that one? We'll move this one at the same time.
It doesn't have to be the same time.
It does have to be at the same time.
There we go. Okay.
Okay, so Bob, you're going to have to
But I'm confused because I'm backwards.
Okay, Bob.
Here we go. Okay.
We'll scoot over because she's not on Facebook. Are you scoot?
Oh, I come this way. It's so confusing.
There we go.
Okay.
Lean in.
All right, there we go.
Or she's not in Instagram. She's on Facebook, but not Instagram.
Okay. All right. Why don't you guys go ahead and introduce yourselves?
Hello, I'm Brooke. I am the founder of the company, and this is the co-founder, my husband, TJ.
TJ.
He kind of got thrown into working the business full time without a choice.
You told him he was a co-founder.
Yeah.
It comes down to it. Okay.
Pretty much.
So I was thinking about this, and we could go into a lot of different aspects of what you guys make. But I'm going to forego telling people what they should do, which is what I usually do. Because I think the word is out and has been for a while. I've seen a lot of different products with the same philosophy, and I think there's a big turn right now in food consumption and in, come on, little one, the junior rep is here. And I just think this really plays into our whole general store thing and some of the innovation that you guys are going to use that we'll get into. Well, so why don't you tell us the theory behind the product and the ingredients that go into it.
Simplify. We just wanted to simplify all ingredients. We noticed that all of lotions that are out and all this skincare stuff that had endless ingredients, had alcohol, tons of terrible things that you shouldn't be putting on your skin, preservatives, and all this stuff. And so we just really wanted to simplify, so we brought it back, looked up what our ancestors did and what we did back then, and we just wanted to capitalize on that.
Simple as that. We looked at what our ancestors were doing.
Yep.
How were they healing huge rashes and poison ivy and bug bites and eczema and acne, you know, because they dealt with the same things. They just didn't have the pharmacies we have to run to.
And it really, it really wasn't that long ago.
No.
I mean, we're basically kind of a generation removed from this.
Yeah.
So this is really kind of just turning back. I mean, it's not like we're talking about, what the Indians did. I mean, this is our grandparents.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Right.
Exactly.
Yes.
So it's not, you guys aren't reinventing the wheel. You're just
This is
bringing
60, 80 years ago.
right, bringing the wheel
Yeah.
back again the way it was.
Exactly.
Okay, so tell us about the products and the ingredients that you guys use.
So emu oil, he was
I got
set
injured
on
back in
emu
the
oil
day,
from
and
the
my
beginning.
doctor actually told me to put emu oil to help with the scarring. And so I did, and you can't see it right now because of my beard, but it helped tremendously. It got rid of the bumpiness and all that stuff, and so we started this up, and I just had a random.
So he's always had emu oil in his household. Like his brother did his report in high school on emu oil, so they just been like an emu oil family, you know. So it was just something we knew we wanted to implement, and it's animal based. So it goes with the tallow. They're both from animals, and emu oil is more effective when it's with a compatible carrier oil. And emu oil is one of the only oils that can penetrate through 6 layers of your skin.
Really?
So it helps really just bring the tallow deeper into your skin. And one thing we really emphasize too is that this is waterless skincare. So if you're putting tallow on dry skin, you're going to seal in dehydration, right? So that's why we make our hydrosols too. So we really recommend putting the tallow on damp skin, fresh out of the shower.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay.
Okay, so now you need to.
I know, because I do it the opposite, and it's just way more difficult.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. That makes
But
sense.
yeah, that's literally the gist of our business is simplicity, using animal-based skincare. We try to source all of our ingredients locally. We have some friends growing all of our herbs, most of them, hopefully all of them soon. And we only source our tallow from one rancher, so you know exactly where the tallow is coming from.
Okay.
And do you announce the rancher?
Yep, K-Arrow Ranch.
Ranch.
Yeah, Marcus and Megan Kistler. They're amazing.
Awesome
They're a
people.
generational ranch, organic pastures, amazing things.
Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing place.
No grain. They see green grass their whole life. So kind of hard to find.
It is.
Okay. So let's start with the product. So what's your biggest selling product?
Our pure tallow.
Pure tallow. Just pure tallow, no other ingredients, just tallow.
Okay.
And what's that one called?
Plain Jane.
Plain Jane. That's
and
Plain
its
Jane.
uses are
Everything under the sun. People use it for literally sunburn. Are really acne prone. Younger girls love it. Bug bites, wounds, cuts and scrapes. It's just very versatile. It's essential oil free, fragrance oil free. So diaper rash is another huge thing people love it for.
Essential oils and all that
okay.
stuff.
And it doesn't have it's just
Very
very
gentle.
simple.
Yep.
And it doesn't smell beefy. And since we use pure suet, it's not runny. It's very thick and it's a hard, pure tallow.
okay. When you say suet,
Suet is the kidney fat from the cow. So
Okay.
we don't use any trim fat from the cow. That would
Really?
result
Nope.
in a more
More
like a
runny.
mashed potato like
yeah.
consistency.
Okay.
The oils would separate. It just looks completely different. That's why our pure tallow is so popular. We trim out all the nasties. We have a good eye now. We've been doing it for 3 years, so we trim off any trim fat, which leads to that beefy smell.
See, you learn something new every day.
Mhm.
I would not.
It's a
thought that was
white
a thing.
pocket of fat
Surrounds
that
their
absorbs
kidneys
all
and-
the nutrients from their kidneys. That's why you want a grass-fed cow, because if they're eating grain, it's just not going to be as nutrient dense. And for skincare, we want it to be as packed as possible, right?
Yeah.
So for like cooking tallow, the trim fat is fine.
Right.
For soap, the trim fat's fine. But yeah.
Okay. So then, so soap. Let's go to that. So, how does it? Is it different when you use it as compared to what we've been buying for years in stores? Is it? Does it lather up? Does it do all the?
Yes, it's very sudsy. We add
okay.
honey to it, so adding any sugar to soap makes it more bubbly. It adds to the lather.
Okay.
So all of our bars have honey. But yeah, we've gotten really lucky. The pure tallow, it's not going to be like your commercial sudsy soap, you know.
Right.
But yeah, it lathers beautifully,
Okay.
and it has like a gentle cleansing level. It doesn't like strip your skin. We use it in our hair.
Okay.
We don't market it as a shampoo bar, but that's all we use in our hair. So.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So can we talk about
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love it.
this one?
Yes.
So this is a bar of soap, and this is not made with tallow.
No, that is the Sweetwater Farm lard that we rendered ourselves, and that also has the Dusty Bees honey in it. And then we went ahead and threw some organic cedarwood and black spruce essential oil for the PCT. It helps with bugs, repellent, and everything.
I love cedarwood.
But yeah, so that it turned out really, really good. We're really happy with it. So. And thank you to Sweetwater Farms for donating all the pig fat.
Yes.
And we're going to be donating all this soap to the PCT hikers. So
Woo!
they can wash up with some local pig fat soap made by us.
Right?
And well,
Right.
they should.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, they need it.
The more the merrier.
Yes. Take two.
Okay. So speaking of PCT hikers, after we spoke, you guys came in. We were talking. You had some ideas about product for them. It kind of focuses on their needs. So tell us about that.
So we wanted to create a salve for them. Living up here, we run into them. We see how beat up they are. So this is a multi-use salve. I went through all the herbs and found the two things they had in common, which was wound healing and muscle soothing. This has black seed oil in it, which is great for everything. It literally says it cures anything but death. Great for toe fungus. I mean, just anything.
Okay.
It has a little bit of emu oil in there, which helps with joint pain. And then all the herbs in there. There's turmeric, chamomile, ginger. So it's just going to be like a very soothing. We hope to be salve for like their feet and their hands.
Didn't you meet somebody in Kennedy Meadows that
Yes.
was suffering from
He was-
blisters or something?
Yeah, he was.
Very bad. Rough
I don't
shape.
know how he.
They all are.
went
Yeah,
on.
rough shape.
Right.
You see their feet like that, and it's like, man, how do you keep walking like that?
Yeah,
So
we
yeah,
had an extra jar in the car, and we went and got it and gave it to him, and he was just so thankful.
Oh, I can imagine.
It gives
Okay.
you, I'm going to use this all up.
with his 7-patty burger.
Right, right.
And would you use this for because a lot of them come in and I mean they're just everything's wrong with them.
Shaved, yeah.
But even like chapped lips. I mean,
Yeah.
is that what you go to
Yeah.
for?
Windburn, anything
Okay.
like that. Yeah, absolutely. Put a
And
nice
this was
layer
all
on there.
infused in local olive oil, so local organic olive oil too.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
There's
Okay.
a little bit of tallow in there, but we did mostly olive oil,
Okay.
so it's nice and salvy for them.
Uh-huh.
And we'll post a picture of this label. It's phenomenal. She has an artist friend. You can't really see this label. Yeah, tell us about your friend who makes your labels.
Yeah, so she's a tattoo artist in New Jersey, and her mind does things that I can't even imagine. We mentioned to her the strawberry store and Bigfoot idea, and she just ran with it. So that's just one of the few designs that she created for us.
Mhm.
So yeah, we're really excited to drop the whole line and see it on the shelf and see it come to life. So thank you, Ava, if you're listening.
And I could have heard this wrong. Do you guys have a lip balm
Yep.
specific?
Yeah, so you guys are going to get our lip balms.
Okay.
You're going to get that salve. I don't have a label on this, but it's also a zinc oxide product, which could be used to help shield some sun exposure. We have to be very careful.
Oh,
about
I like
that.
how you dance around that.
Yeah, we call it the eclipse.
Oh,
Yeah.
Mm,
So
okay.
it cannot, yeah.
Right.
So, but yes, it's we use it when we're out in the sun, and we've never gotten sunburn. So that's 25% zinc oxide. So.
Okay.
So yeah, it's great. And we add cocoa powder to it, So it neutralizes that white cast you normally get from sunscreen, and it just blends right into your skin. So it's really nice. It looks brown, but it just blends into your skin.
Wow! I can't wait to try that. That'll be great.
Yeah.
So let's say that people are not here in the store. Where else can they find your products?
We're in Local Collective in downtown Sonora. And then online, we do porch pickup at our house in Sonora. So TallowmeMoore.co is our Instagram. We're very active on there. And then TallowmeMoore.com. We ship fairly quickly, just depends on what we have in stock. But yeah.
Do you guys do the farmers market route or any of that kind of stuff?
Yep, we're going to be in the Oakdale Farmers Market every Saturday from 8 to 11. And then we'll be in Murphy's every Sunday from 9 to 1.
Yep, 9 to 1.
Yep, and Murphy starts the last weekend of May, and Oakdale starts May 3rd. That's the first weekend. So, yep,
and they will be here for our season kickoff.
Absolutely, they will be. TJ will be here, and he's happy to answer all the questions. And we have all of our samples out at all of our markets, so that's a really fun thing, is you get to come try every single product and ask all the questions. So.
Are you, I'm sure you're always working or always thinking, but is there anything right now that you're working on specifically with
our soap production?
Soap, okay.
Yes, we absolutely love making soap. It's like a new found hobby. It's very rewarding. It's very crafty. We need to be very unique with each bar.
Well, in the last 2 years, we just did tallow. So this last year, we've been kind of doing dabbling with some soap. And it's been super fun.
And
so
we've been using, we've been using local raw milk to do like raw milk soaps, because it's no different than goat's milk. Goat's milk is just more readily available. So we're really excited to have more soap available. Kind of completes our skincare line. You know?
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. Wow, this is so exciting.
Yeah, it really goes with exactly. I think you guys are in the front of a trend in general, and I'm gonna beat this horse for a while, because I believe that we as the American consumer have become addicted to cheap food and cheap health solutions. And when I say cheap health solutions, I mean we go and we grab the mass marketed things on the shelf, and that's not always what's best for us. And this is exactly that. And so when it comes to like price points and stuff, yes, there's a lot of stuff out there that has a lot lower price points on it. But is it good for you, or are you just ingesting another problem? And I believe that is the case when it comes to cheap food as well, and skincare and those other things, because we've got numerous children that we can't put stuff on anymore because they are allergic to all this stuff, and that's caused by the ingestion of a lot of other stuff that we are living in. And believe me, I'm the last guy to talk about this kind of stuff in general. But now I've just seen this stuff, and I've seen now that we're kind of in the whole food market, seeing what's going on, and the trend toward quality and not massive quantity.
Yeah. And that's why we're trying to really emphasize too that we're rendering this ourselves. We're rendering this in small batches.
Yes.
So when we say we sell out, we're seriously sold out, and it's going to take us another week to have products. So my point with that was this is high quality stuff. This is not just something you can go buy at CVS. We're not putting any preservatives in it at all.
Right.
So, like, for instance, we even just pulled one of our products because we realized that it's not as shelf stable as we want it to be without a preservative. And adding preservatives completely against what we even started this business for. So, yes, absolutely. And I think a lot of people, there's more knowledge out there now than ever. I mean, our parents were so undereducated with food and everything. And so, yeah, we're happy to be a part of a movement of educating people and yeah, it's really nice. And kids, I mean, we're helping so many kids
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
that are seriously suffering, and
Yeah.
a lot of these kids that can't even speak, and are getting relief from our product. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're really blessed with having people come through the door like yourselves, which are able to put products on our shelves that are local. And
Right.
when we started this, it was something that we thought, well, that would be nice if we could find. And now with Blooming Camp and,
Yeah,
and
that's
Sweetwater
awesome.
and you guys and
Dusty's
Dusty's Bees.
bees.
Yeah.
Just having a lot of
Great community.
local
Yeah.
dying breed.
Dying breed.
Yeah.
I mean, and the quality of stuff that's local that gets here faster, that's consumed, without a doubt, they're far superior products.
Yeah.
Whether it be the cold chain or the beer
Yep.
or
Yeah.
your guys' stuff.
Yep.
You know, I mean, it's just we're absolutely sold.
Right on.
All
Gina,
right, 20 minutes.
let me explain
Right.
something to you, Gina. When
Okay.
people hear, hold on,
Which one are you going to do?
hold on.
Wrong?
No, yes, you're wrong. But when people hear the sound of my voice, they automatically
Yeah.
do that.
Okay. All right.
Well,
Okay.
that was really fun. Thanks, you
Yeah,
guys.
thank you
Yeah,
very
thanks
much.
for coming on the show. Thanks,
thrilled.
Nova. Can you stand right here so everybody can see you? This is the youngest of the family.
Yes.
The reason for the company.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
We see some products named after her.
Oh,
Yes, and these products are going to be on our shelf upstairs when we open up the gift shop upstairs, April 27th after the season kickoff. So don't hesitate to come by and get this product before it sells out.
And they'll be here on the 26th.
Yeah.
They'll be here on the 26th.
Yeah, and we'll tag everybody that they talked about.
Exactly.
All right.
All right.
Thank
Right
you.
on. Thanks, guys.
Come on up. Enjoy this fantastic weather. And if you come up after the 26th, you'll be able to purchase their products because it is one of the many things that is great here on the 108. That was pretty
Thanks,
good.
Bob.
That was not
Thanks.
That
bad.
was beautiful.
Oh, my fingers in the
Used to
way
sound like
there.
Have you guys had a chance to try their chicken?